say that's a female cop.
Yeah. Yes, it's
or not a transgender, a real female.
Yeah.
Okay, we rocking.
The second half hour, the Factor Uncensored, the now suspended police chief at the Atlanta VA Medical Center Police Department making national headlines tonight. Audio recordings from 2023 of Chief Beverly Banks have been released.
Make it.
Yes.
That's right there on that. Right now, gang, if y'all can see, let me move this over.
He can be heard.
Hold on, let me move this over real quick, gang. Because it is something blocking y'all right now. And I don't think y'all can really see, honestly, what's going on here, right? Right where I got this mouse at, circling the head. Can y'all see that circle?
Yes. Yo,
y'all telling me
she,
nigga, she look like Millie and Vanilli. She look like Millie and Vanilli. Hold on, gang. Maybe that's a bad picture. Google, show me pictures of Millie Vanilli.
Oh gosh, she does.
Yo, gang, I'm feeling like she looking like Millie and fucking Vanilli. Hold on, combined together, collectively as a team. I'm pulling this over, gang, cause I do want y'all to see. Now hold on. See, they doing all that, but I feel like she looking like Millie
right there
and Vanilli, gang. Right here, y'all see? She looking like Millie and Vanilli. That is the only reason why I asked, was like, because I didn't know what the story was about. Meg had been coming with some wild shit lately. No disrespect to her. Maybe that's a bad picture. But that's just the first thing that came to mind, gang. She was looking like Millie and Vanilli. Nevertheless, let's go. Fuck it. My bad.
Saying or making it clear she does not want to hire minority female officers, particularly black females and Hispanic females.
I am to the point, I don't want to hire black women no more. I'm to that point. I ain't got no white women beating my door down to come in here and work, but I wish they would, because I don't have these problems. I don't have no Hispanic women. Hell, I don't want them either. Because you know what comes with it? A whole lot of attitude. And
no, Make It is wilding. Make It, go ahead, speak. Man, I don't even need to see the rest of the video. I already know what it's about.
Right there itself, it shows a whole lot of motherfucking attitude.
What you mean?
I'm the boss. Shut the fuck up. That's what everybody is the truth. It'd be a lot of attitude there. Like, what? I'm not doing this shit. The fuck you thought this was? It's not in my pay grade.
What you mean?
When they actually do something that's not in your pay grade? Yeah. Like, go above and beyond?
I'm talking about just on what she said. So based off what she said, what would you say? Like, your honest opinion of based off what you heard her say so far. Let's hear a little more. Fuck it. Let's see what she said.
I'm the only one with the attitude in this place. Me.
There have been complaints in the past about favoritism and sexism at the Atlanta VA Medical Center Police Department, dating back to before Chief Banks took the job in 2022. My next guest shared their thoughts on her comments.
Nickelodeon was kid everything, but that marked one of the darkest chapters. These are three predators.
Midnight Madness rants. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm going to say the truth based off of what I know to be the truth. If more information becomes available later, I'll go with that. But I'm only going off what I know. I'm not going off a maybe, a speculating. It's a possibility. I'm going off what I know directly. Watch what they say, though.
And joining us now on The Factor Uncensored to discuss this case out of Atlanta, we have with us Greg Dupree, former law enforcement officer.
What you think they're going to say?
They're going to disagree.
Why you think they don't disagree? Like, say they disagree. Why you think they disagree?
Don't want to lose their job, their position.
officer who is now into private security and, of course, working with other law enforcement agencies around the country. And we have with us Rael Williams, one of our commentators here on The Factor. So first of all, let's deal with what we see on the surface, Greg Dupree, when we talk about Chief Beverly Banks at the VA, the Veterans Administration in Atlanta. What she was caught on tape saying. Your thoughts on that? Should she be terminated for that? Should she be investigated? Should she be suspended for that?
She should be afforded due process for her comments. And at the end of that due process, she should be terminated. Because anyone with that type of discriminatory attitude, whether they're white, black, or otherwise, that makes those type of inappropriate, unprofessional, and offensive comments does not deserve to be chief of any law enforcement agency.
And Greg, do you ask yourself, what did she think, or how did she think she may have been special to say these things so publicly?
Well, she probably worked in an environment where it allowed her a certain level of comfort for her to be able to make those type of remarks. If you notice in the story that some of her subordinates were suing her for sexual harassment and other offenses that were going on in the department that evidently she was tolerating. So
was she down with the sexual harassment? Who she was sexual harassing?
I don't got enough information on that, but I can imagine some of the things that probably was taking place. And I'm not saying that she sexually harassed the person.
Authority?
No, I don't think all authority operates that way.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's not just one person. It's a couple of people that's suing her for sexual harassment. It's not just a one incident.
Unfortunately, I think that when you're dealing with African Americans that are at the CO level, it's more of a population of the type of people. So it'd be like, yo, you remember that? Like, sometimes people say shit like, yo, everybody can't be lying. I used to go along with that. But, so look, I don't know. I've never met. I maybe have been in vicinity. Maybe I haven't had a conversation long enough. But in my entire time of living on the planet, almost 40 years, I have not met one black woman as of yet that wasn't what she described. So she could be that exact black woman, but I would venture to say she not lying. So every black woman I met is that way, like, and we could say it's because of post-traumatic slave syndrome, what we've been through as black people, how we grow up, how our parents treat us. But if we say all that, then we still got to say I might be this way. So say I'm a serial killer because some wild shit. Like, I could be able to also say this is what happened to me, and yes, I'm a serial killer. So what I always say to people is like, and then some of these jobs that we think is high up jobs ain't really high up jobs. Depends on how low you is. Depends on how much you done fucked your life up. Can you fuck your life up so much that you can't be a CEO? Yes. But does the average person fuck their life up so hard where they can't be a CEO? No. If you look up how many CEOs have sex with dudes in jail or start to bring shit into the jail or even wild out on niggas in the jail on some girl shit, like, it do be kind of crazy. If you look at black females in power, it do get kind of. I asked Mackie the question the other day. I said, yo, do you know a lot of black women that hate? I said, have you ever known black women that hate? She said, hell yeah. But they say a bunch of black women is hating on Caitlin Clark. Then you got a bunch of black women acting like they never knew black women that hated before. If you ask them separately and they don't know you asking about the Caitlin Clark, how many bitches be hating? All them bitches is haters. Trust me, them bitches on da. But then you bring up the Caitlin Clark shit and they like, oh, they lying. Like, wait a minute, how you dismiss what you would say normally for this?
Black women hate on other black women.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said she might not. She
But
could be
when
the
a
same
screen
one.
protect black women. You can't even protect black women as a black woman. Or the hatred you have for black women.
What you mean?
Black women hate on other black women.
Mm-hmm.
But scream protect black women.
That's a fact.
But how you not even do what you say screaming for, protect black women, with all the hatred you have for other black women, it don't make sense. It don't make dollar. If it don't make dollar, it don't make sense at all. So you're not making sense because I could pull up my phone and just read you shit that black women say about other black women.
Nah, that's some real shit though.
Scream protect black women, but you're not even protecting black women because you got so much hatred for another black woman. It don't make sense.
Yo, nah, that's some real. That's some real other shit though. Technically though, but and that's true. But then look, in the groove of a person not really even wanting to admit that. Say she was like trying to be like, hey yo, shit don't gotta go this way. It don't gotta be like this. Yada yada yada. Right? Then it would be black women actually tearing her down and destroying her technically. I'm not saying like you gotta agree with that because she could be on some bullshit. But so that's why I feel like our takes be different, right? Because like we could talk about the realities of shit sometimes. Like when you listen to niggas from the street talk and they can't tell you realities, right? Like one of the things that I think like, and you will hear people say this often, like when you join any group, you get rid of who you really are. You get rid of the real you. So that's why a lot of times people, they be like, oh, I'm a real, and then a whole bunch of shit be happening that ain't real. Because you can't be a real motherfucker if you join a group. Because that group might have certain rules or criterias or regulations that you might not agree with, but now you agree with the shit because you're a part of the group. And now you find yourself backing or getting behind some shit you really don't even agree with. So the best way, and we be thinking like humans be prepared to go to war, I guess. So like you really gotta decide for yourself that you don't want no bullshit. But the same way you prepared to go to war, somebody else be prepared to go to war. At some point, everybody got a breaking point. So like sometimes it be like, nah, I'm not about to hear that shit. I'm going to war. And then the motherfucker be like, all right, well, I'm going to go to war with you. And then it be a lot of beefing and bickering and all that other shit as opposed to fixing any kind of issues. And that happens a lot in the black community. Not just with black women, but black men too, man. Like, especially with the street shit. Like, can't nobody be told nothing. Can't nobody, like, get no extra information or know none of that shit. And then the accusations come. Goddamn parlays. It happens though. Yeah, that's a wrap. They probably oh, that's the end of the game, huh? Okay, Dallas, y'all got y'all one, huh? Go back to Boston. Nah, but yo, I wish it was a such thing as the black community. I do. I think we might really have some fucking work to do.